Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Kabir Considers. In this video, I'm going to react to Caitlin Clark's contract, and it's causing quite a lot of outrage. So Caitlin Clark, from what I know, is basically, I think she's the number one pick. She got the number one pick in the WNBA draft. She is, probably the biggest, women's basketball player in terms of profile for a number of years, at least that I've heard of. And, I've seen this morning a couple of pictures of her contract. And I have to say, I know that the NBA is way bigger than the WNBA, but if the numbers that I've seen are real and genuine, I'm definitely shocked. But then again, it points to the fact that, if the WNBA, I need to, after I've finished watching this video, while on camera, I'm going to look at the actual figures for how much the NBA generates versus the WNBA. And also, we need to look at the sponsorships that Caitlin Clark is going to get, because that might make up a massive chunk of her income.
Caitlin Clark was officially drafted by the Indiana Fever as the #1 pick in the WNBA. This comes on the heels of a game-changing March Madness that had everyone buzzing about the WNBA draft. Well, what happened? ABC's Lara Spencer has all the big moments from last night.
With the first pick in the 2024 WNBA draft, the Indiana Fever select Caitlin Clark, University of Iowa.
I mean, everybody must have known. Everybody must have known.
Excitement
right?
hitting a fever pitch as basketball superstar Caitlin Clark officially launches her WNBA career.
I've dreamed of this moment since I was in second grade, and it's taken a lot of hard work, a lot of ups and downs, but more than anything, just trying to soak it in.
The NCAA leading scorer and overall number.
Man, to be dreaming about something for that long and then it finally materializes must just be like next level. That feeling of, achievement, relief as well.
Draft pick chosen by the Indiana Fever, basking in the moment with her family.
I told my mom before this I earned it, and that's why I'm so proud of it.
Thousands of fans from her new team erupting in celebration. Her new teammates ready with Clark's jersey in hand. Clark, one of several superstars taking their talents to the WNBA this year.
Cameron Brink, Stanford University.
After an electric season, #2 overall pick Cameron Brink heading to the Los Angeles
so
Sparks.
happy.
Her godparents are the parents of NBA superstar Steph Curry. The two have known each other since they were kids.
So I actually FaceTimed Steph like 5 minutes before the show started. So he just said to just have fun with it. I think he can just share so much great advice.
And Chi-Town doubling up on star power.
Camila Cardosa, University of South Carolina. Angel Reese, LSU.
Third
just
pick,
like
Camila
that feeling
Cardoso,
of just...
and 7th pick, Angel Reese, former SEC rivals, now teammates for the Chicago Sky.
I had a goal to be here tonight and give my family a better life. So I'm just so thankful that I was able to be here.
Well done.
I'm just so excited. I get to play with Camila.
And for the first time in more than 25 years, two Hawkeyes drafted in the same year. Clark's Iowa teammate Kate Martin, a surprise pick in the second round, heading to the Las Vegas Aces.
I was here to support Caitlin. All I wanted was an opportunity, and I got it, so I'm really excited.
All right, thanks to Lara Spencer for that report. ABC News contributor and USA Today columnist Christine Brennan is joining me now for more on this. Gosh, what a night. How exciting. What an exciting moment for all.
Yeah, it's good vibes. I mean, the women's game definitely seems to be growing. I think what's going to push it is really just viewership. You need to watch the sports. You need to attract eyes. You need to make the games exciting, because without people watching the sport, that's how sports grow, isn't it,
For all those women. Caitlin Clark, we got to start with her. No question, goes #1 last night. But for her rookie season, she's only making $76,000.
Wow.
I say only, but that's just in comparison to other NBA players and WNBA players. What does that say about the...
Oh, man, that seems really low. I mean, 76K. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, I know the massive, massive, massive difference between the NBA and the WNBA. But you've got people like Zion Williamson. I know he was a few seasons back, but I think he got paid like something like 20 million or something like that for his rookie season. Is the NBA literally, because what's 20 million divided by, that's like, man, that is like almost 300 times difference. Is it that much bigger?
Pay gap in women's sports.
Stephanie, it says that the nation is now going to wake up to the inequality in terms of pay, and it will change. The media rights deal for the WNBA is up. There will be negotiations, and Caitlin Clark will change that as well. But really, this is all about capitalism. I mean, for a generation, people have ignored the WNBA. They haven't bought tickets. They haven't watched. They haven't bought the products they're seeing on the commercials. And everything changes. I think the eyeballs on this number, $76,000. Now, again, she's making much more than that. Her endorsements are into the millions. There's also a chance of having $250,000 contract or addition for marketing the WNBA. I'm sure she'll get that as well. So she's going to be a multimillionaire, but it's shining a light on something that we should be looking at. Title IX is, of course, applying to high schools and colleges. This is about capitalism. This is about Americans spending their money in a certain way. And that's going to change because of the eyeballs, because of the TV ratings. Caitlin Clark will be the Caitlin Clark effect.
Is she really an amazing player to watch, though? Like, you know, is she exciting? Can she dunk? Does she hit a lot of threes? Like, because that's what attracts people to watch basketball, you know, just great plays. You know, hopefully she can do that.
Will be impacting that as well. And it's about time, because these women obviously have been underpaid now for several decades.
It is about time, and the game is certainly changing. Thank you so much for your time, ABC News.
All right, let's look at some actual data then. So, Caitlin Clark's salary spotlights gender pay gap in women's sports. So, oh wow. So, okay, so it says here that Caitlin Clark's current sponsorship deals are around $3.1 million. So to be fair, I mean, that for a first year rookie, obviously compared to like someone like Zion Williamson, is lower, but still, that's a lot of money. I mean, it's definitely going to be a big game changer for sure. So let's look at some data. So how much money does the NBA make versus the WNBA? The NBA's much larger revenue is part of the reason for this discrepancy. Of course, you know, money in versus money out. It takes in an estimated $10 billion annually compared to the WNBA, which has been projected to bring in roughly 200 million. Wow. So basically, that is a 50 times difference. So, all right, now let's do some quick maths. So now let's multiply Caitlin Clark's salary, 75,000 times 50, which is the difference in size between the revenue between the WNBA and the NBA. Okay, right. So that means there's still a discrepancy then, because proportionally, it's saying here, if you were to multiply Caitlin's salary by the difference in size between the NBA and WNBA, Caitlin would be earning $3,750,000 in the NBA, whereas first round picks typically make much more than that. Like, let's see. So first round pick NBA 2024 rookie salary. What did the first round pick get this year? Okay, maybe it's 2023. So the first round pick, $10 million. So yeah, there's definitely a bit of a difference, but I mean, the size difference, this is it. The NBA just makes so much more money. So this is the biggest thing. So I don't think anyone, you know, I'm sure the whole gender pay gap talk, you know, I understand that perspective, but at the same time, you need to watch the sports. Like, if you want to see the WNBA growing and you don't watch the WNBA, you really don't have, you know, there's no, how can you really be in support of the WNBA then? Like, I don't know. Very, very interesting. I mean, congratulations to Caitlin Clark. And regardless of what her, you know, salary, official salary from the WNBA is, you know, from the Indiana Fever, like the reporter said, she's going to make many millions of dollars. You know, I want to see the WNBA grow for sure, but I don't think the way to see it grow is just for, you know, the NBA to just subsidize it. It needs to grow on its own 2 feet. Like, that's how you really are going to see these salaries just get bigger and bigger and bigger. You need to watch the WNBA. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.